Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Eldrazi Midrange? So unfortunately in historic we don't have the Eldrazi lands, especially the Eldrazi temples. We also don't have Reality Smasher, so we have to make do with what we have. But luckily, we do have a Mind Stone and Llanowar Elves and Elvish Mystics. The big reason why the Elvish Mystic and the Llanowar Elves are in the deck is to help us ramp into turn 2 Matter Reshaper and Graveyard Trespasser, which will basically be our substitute for the Eldrazi Temple in ramping into turn 2 Matter Reshaper. So hopefully we get Eldrazi Temple soon in Historic through Explorer Anthology. I do believe Eldrazi Temple is in Pioneer, right? So hopefully we do get Eldrazi Temple into the format so that we can cast Matter Reshaper on turn 2 a little bit easier. And hopefully we do get Reality Smasher into Arena as well. So right now we have instead Graveyard Trespasser. And Graveyard Trespasser, the wording is a slightly different, but it is very, very similar. The Graveyard Trespasser says that whenever a permanent with ward becomes a target of a spell, an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays the ward cost. In this case, discard a card. But if you look at Reality Smasher, it says whenever Reality Smasher becomes a target of a spell, an opponent controls counter that spell unless its controller discards a card. So it is incredibly similar, but of course, Reality Smasher is going to be tiny bit better just because it is a 5-mana card with Trample and Haste with a 5/5 stats. And with Eldrazi Temple, you can play this card on turn 3, given that you have ramped from something like Elvish Mystic, Llanowar Elves, or Mindstone. But honestly, Graveyard Trespasser is pretty darn good in this deck, considering that Matter Reshaper, when it dies, reveal the top card of your library. You may put that card onto the battlefield if it's a permanent card with mana value 3 or less. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. So considering Graveyard Trespasser is a 3-mana card, if the Matter Reshaper does die, and if the Graveyard Trespasser happens to be on the top of your deck, well, lucky for you, then you get to put it onto the battlefield instead of putting it into your hand. So that's pretty neat. And I don't really need to spell out why Graveyard Trespasser or something like Reality Smasher would be really, really good in this deck, is because it makes our deck even more aggressive. And for our 4-mana card, we have another Eldrazi Knot-Seer from the Explorer Anthology 2. And when this enters the battlefield, you get to look at your opponent's hand and you get to choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. The exiling effect is very, very nice because if you do get rid of something like Greasefang, for instance, it does stay exiled. It doesn't go to the graveyard so that your opponent can't bring it back from the graveyard onto the battlefield. So it's going to be our main disruption card, and it's also going to be one of our main heavy hitters just because of its stats and the fact that this can come down as early as turn 3. Other than that, we have 2 more copies of Sky Sovereign Console Flagship as our interaction spell. And lastly, we have 2 copies of Chalice of the Void so that if we do play against the Is It Wizard decks, they like to play a lot of 1-mana spells, or even Aura decks, they play a lot of 1-mana spells. You just Chalice of the Void for 1 charge counter, and it basically counters their entire deck. As for the mana base, we have a bunch of Painlands in the deck. And the only reason why we have so many Painlands in the deck is because in order to cast Matter Reshaper and Knot-Seer, as you can see in the casting cost, it has a way symbol, meaning that in order for you to cast this card, these 2 cards, you have to have a colorless source. If you look at something like Overgrown Tomb, you can't tap this card for a colorless mana, so we actually need to find a land that can help us cast colored mana and be able to produce a colorless source as well. And luckily, the Painlands do have that ability, and that's the reason why we're going to be playing Hashtag Oasis, Llanowar Waste, and Brushlands so that we can cast Llanowar Mystic and Llanowar Elves consistently and being able to cast Matter Reshaper and Knot-Seer on turn 2 and 3. As for the sideboard, we have the usual suspect of a Corn sideboard. There's no combos in the deck other than the fact that you could fetch Liquid Metal Coating and in turn making their opponent's land into an artifact so that Karn can plus on those artifacts into destroying those lands. But other than that, there's no other combos in the deck. But if you are playing versus some decks that don't require Chalice of the Void, such as Rakdos Midrange, then you can sideboard out the Chalice of the Voids for something like Golo's Tireless Pilgrim, or even a copy of Darksteel Citadel so that you can play a 23 land deck. Conversely, you could technically play Chalice of the Void main deck so that you could put that on one counter so that opponent can't Inquisition of Kozilek or Thoughtseize you for the rest of the game. But that's going to be it for the intro. I do have to warn you guys, if you are trying to craft this deck, it is a pretty janky deck, I would say. But I do think this deck does have the tools to beat some of the other top tier decks, granted that we draw cards in the right order. So I'm excited to see how this deck does. I've actually never played this deck before. I have slightly dabbled on Knot-Seer, so this is my first time trying out Matter Reshaper. I do think Matter Reshaper is a pretty nice card that you can play on turn 2 if you can ramp into it. But if you guys enjoyed the video so far, I would really like if you guys can leave a like, comment below, and subscribe. I'll be jumping into some historic ranked games to show you guys how the deck does, and let's hop on over. I mean, looks good. Turn 1 Llanowar Elf into Matter Reshaper. Looks decent. Mountain Start. Mountain Start. See what they play. Okay, so depending on... Is it? I'm gonna put this at 1. Interesting. I can't do this, right? I still only have 2 mana left over. So I'll play this out. If they want to kill it, then I guess we get to either ramp or get something out of it. Okay. Mind Stone. And play the Trespasser. I would love to get like a playable card. I do have a lot of mana. Like we have 8 mana here. 7 mana. This Chalice of the Void's not getting much value. Okay, there you go. Another land. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Yeah, we need to find a creature next turn for us to crew this boat. Darn. Okay, 2 mana spells, 1 mana spells, 2 mana spells. Okay. I don't think we need to sideboard. Actually, maybe we did. Because we have things like Ulamog and Ugins and stuff. Okay. It's my first time playing this deck. So that's number one mistake I made just now. Always sideboard, even though it's just full of artifacts. So the reason why I should have sideboarded is because we have things like 8 mana Ugin, which is not gonna come down. We probably should have sideboarded in like things like, I don't know, like Sky Sovereign into main deck, things like that. It's a decent hand. Play this Guardian Idol out because it comes untapped. Another land would let us go Matter Reshaper or Knot-Seer, so that's pretty nice. Okay, that's pretty good. I could also go Mind Stone into Matter Reshaper. Kind of want to see their hand. Wow. That is something. That is something. So they got 9 damage here. You know, I'm actually so glad I played the Reality Smasher there instead of the Matter Smasher. Because that Static Discharge was gonna deal 4 damage. I'm not sure, like, the Trespasser does anything at the moment. So it's a... I'm playing against a pure burn deck. Alright. I mean, they're dead if they don't do anything. I gotta do something here. Six. Seven, 8. We're 1 off. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so game 3. We got there. Okay, so... Okay. I do want to actually sideboard. I want another copy of Chalice. I think Ugin and Ulama can go. I should have probably sideboarded last game. Want another Sky Sovereign and a Shadow Spear could be nice. Like one less Ugin. Something like that. Yeah, I probably should have sideboarded last turn. I mean, last game. Okay, so... a lot of 2-mana spells. Actually, like, if we call 2-mana spells, I think we're gonna win. With the Chalice of the Void. Even their creatures are 2-mana cards. Static Discharge. Lightning Strike. This is a gamble, right? Because if they have a bunch of 1-mana cards, I mean, burn spells, I could potentially just like lose. Okay, opponent kept a 1-lander. Okay, not a good look. We're on the ropes. We need a land. No land. No land. Like, we're in the clear if we get a land. So we can put this at 2. Oh, man. I will block. That thing's doing a lot of damage. Land? Ooh. Not a good look with all these 4-mana cards. Not a good look. Yeah, I guess this was a mulligan. This was a mulligan. Yeah, even they got like electrostatic infantry. Come on, give me a land. Thank you. Young Pyro. Should I give them Young Pyro? Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to take their draw. And, oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that Tybalt. It's been so long since I played against a Tybalt. Like, I kid you not. I didn't even know those devils pinged. Okay, that was my bad for actually attacking there because I really needed that Llanowar off there. Opponent actually just does not have a 1-mana card. So many creatures. What's up with that? So many creatures. Okay. Okay. I could still lose. I kid you not. What could I grab with Karn? What could I grab with Karn? Worm Coil Engine? Do I have time? Block, block. I take 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could potentially take 7. The thing is, Tibble's passive. So annoying. Like, I can't gain life right now. Okay, well, it all depends on the card they drew. It depends. What did they get? Another 2-mana card. Okay. They're going all in. Boom. Probably block like that. Take action. We got the land. We can't play the Mind Stone because Chalice is at 2. And I think we'll get... I'm actually not sure. We like mainboarded in a lot of stuff here. Golos, I guess? Okay, what's your last card? Hopefully it's not anything too crazy. It's another 2-mana card. Oh my god. I feel like I countered their entire deck. Oh man. All right. Looks pretty darn good. White. Is this mono white humans? Could be. Could be mono white humans. Chalice of the Void on 2. Or Chalice of the Void on 3 next turn. I feel like I should wait. Skyclave Apparition. Okay. Karn? With this? Wait, what? Huh? I am confused. Wow, I don't know what to say. Well, let's first put this on 1 so we can't get pitting needled. I do have enough mana for this, right? Wait, what? Hello? Why aren't you using the Pine Stone? Oh, this is the brushland. Okay, I'm pretty triggered right now. Wow. This was a brushland. It wasn't the Golgari land. No way. Okay, we're throwing. Oh my god. No way we're gonna lose Ugin just like that. Oh my god. No shot that just happened. Why are you playing Farewell? What? Why are they playing Farewell? I don't understand. But if I lose this, I guess I deserve it because I didn't recognize that we had that there. I am not having it. It sucks that we also drew our only basic, right? Our only waste here. Oh man, not like this. I'm actually gonna lose. We are actually going to lose. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's not make that mistake again. Okay, remember, Llanowar War, waste look just like this. And Brushland, they look the same. I swear, they look the same. Okay. Okay, so Chalice of the Void actually saved me there. But it wouldn't have mattered because Karn didn't die. What do I main deck? I don't know. It is really tough. I should probably like devise a plan when we don't need a Chalice. I guess we can sideboard in Golos. And potentially, I don't know, another land? Yeah, let's go with another land. Nice. Very nice. Temple of Silence. Esper Sentinel. Maybe I should have gone with Trespasser. Looks like they have something. Okay. Okay, looks like we won. Looks like they got stuck on lands. The question is, do I play out the Sky Sovereign here to get in there for 1 more damage? I do let them draw a card, but I think that's okay. They're pretty behind on tempo. This way I deal 1 more damage. Fracture, okay. Another Esper Sentinel. Oh, that's actually such a good card here. I'm just going to attack with everything. Boom. Boom. We actually want to exile the Sky Sovereign because this is an artifact that Karn can grab. Let's see. Elder Spell, we don't care. Karn Silex, we don't care. So I guess in this situation, it's Edgar. All right. Okay, if I lost... That first game, man. I punted so hard. Okay, not bad, not bad. Red. Red, red, red. Okay, so... Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Arcanist, huh? So... This means that they play a lot of 1-mana spells, right? Unless there is it. Probably. Yeah, there you go. So next game, or... I mean, if we draw into Chalice of the Void, this is gonna be like a free win. So let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, that's interesting. So obviously I can grab the boat. I think that's actually what I'll do? And not protect the Karn? If I can... I think I'll try to protect it, but it's probably not gonna work. Obviously, I could have grabbed the Tormod's Crypt there to exile their graveyard, but I think if I get the Sky Sovereign out, I just win. What's cool is I can actually crew the Sky Sovereign using the 2 Guardian Idols. That's pretty cool. Reckless Charge. See what they'll do. So they're going for the damage. And I say no. We'll get rid of that because I do have Tormod's Crypt here. It's actually the second time I'm seeing this. Huh. They're going face. It's very brave of them. So... This has trample, right? I'm kind of afraid of the Dreadhorde Arcanist, like more than this guy. What is the correct play here?
Some solutions must be built.
You know what? They only got 2 cars. Let's play smart. Okay. Obviously, we could still die here. Harmonic Prodigy. If an ability of a shaman or another wizard you control triggers that ability twice. Okay, so we were right in... Whenever Dragahor Arcanist attacks... Okay. Let's tap it correct. Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Nice. Okay, that was a pretty close game. This is actually our second time seeing this deck, I think, with the electrostatic infantry. Wow, that's very interesting. So this game, Ulamog out, Ugin out. So we keep the Chalice, I think. We keep the Chalice. Question is, do I main deck Worm Coil Engine? Do I main deck Worm Coil Engine? I don't think I do. I think I main deck Shadow Spear. And perhaps a Sky Sovereign. I think something like this is probably correct. Okay, so we want to see Chalice of the Void. Chalice of the Void on probably counter 2. So that they can't, like, play anything. Although they do run... They probably have some 1-mana creatures. They also have, like... Dreadhorde Arcanist. I don't know. I think if I was given the choice between waiting for 4 mana to cast counter 2 Chalice versus counter 1, especially in the early game, I might just do it on 1, especially if opponent does play Dreadhorde Arcanist. Did my opponent leave? Kind of feels like it. Well, we know for sure our deck can beat their deck. Yeah, I do feel like our deck is heavily favored versus their deck. Like, especially if we draw something like Matter Reshaper, Graveyard Trespasser, Thought Knot-Seer. Okay, opponent just gave up. Did you win in this match? I will reply with, yes, I did. I did win the game. Okay.